Like, oh, for fudge sakes. Biscuit. Too many things. Whoop. Not a good choice. Biscuits. Not my fuzzy little cotton ball. Whoa, Jesus. Do I really not have a USB-C cord out here? Probably not. Yo, what up? Why won't this mic work? What are you going to buy? What up? My mic's being a butthole. A whole ass butt. Get that in there. You decided to connect now, buddy? Yo, hey, what's up, friends? How goes it? Hazel, can you hear me? Does it sound all right? I mean, the little light's working. Cool, cool, sweet. How's everyone's day, night, Thursday? This wonderful Thursday evening. Cheers. It's kind of cold out here. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I did get something to try to fix my beard. Let's see if this beard straightener will work. We'll try that later. Spent 20 whole doll hairs on this thing. So I'm a little skeptical, but I mean, it'll probably be better than what it looks like right now. So who knows? So that'll be fun. I also got a heat transfer machine for $40 at Walmart to try to make t-shirts. So that'll be fun. But yeah, how's everyone else's day going? Day, night, whatever the heck it is. I'm gonna stand in front of the heater for just a minute because okay, it's warm. Oh, what's everyone else doing? Oh, I'm gonna go turn the light on actually. I gotta pick up in here quite a bit because I almost fell last night, tripped over a wire. So I really'd rather not trip over another wire. That'd be pretty cool because that was kind of sucky. But I mean, maybe it's my fault for just having wires everywhere. Probably. Oh, she's only on one. Let's crank that sucker up to like 3 or 4. Let's get this biscuit warm. I propose giving India visas, but they have to stay in Alaska to fend off the Ruskies. I mean, I feel like most of them probably are usually in pretty important fields also. I mean, not I feel like we should give everyone a visa that has something they can benefit the country. Usually that's I feel like what that should be. I mean, there's asylum and that's different, but anyone who comes here on a visa, like Are you talking about the whatever visas Elon Musk was talking about a while back? And it's like a bunch of programmers and stuff come over on that. Move tech companies to India. I mean, India, Jesus Christ. Anchorage. I mean, do you think Alaska, do you think Anchorage has the infrastructure for a bunch of tech companies? You see, they just canceled a bunch of data centers, or at least postponing them. Amazon got hit by their Amazon services or whatever got taken down. Not taken down permanently, but just something happened yesterday. I didn't watch too much about it, but then I saw a video that was like, time to take down your smart cameras. And I was like, oh God, the Iranians are going to be looking into everyone's doorbells. Next time I ring a doorbell to deliver a package, there's going to be an Iranian guy there just waiting. What am I going to do? Kit Boga would be a little bit weird if Kit Boga was just calling a bunch of guys in Alaska all the time too, though. But that's just kind of a meme, though. Send Lisa Murkowski to Putin? Yes, send Lisa Murkowski to Putin. She would no, send Susan Collins too. Susan Collins and Murkowski need to take a long walk off a short bridge from a medium height. Not high enough to get hurt, just high enough to make them get stuck in the mud for a few minutes. Miss a vote or two. Your Scottish brother, what's up, my mans? I got a t-shirt heat press. Yes, it is pink, but it was $40. So I'm gonna try to make t-shirts tomorrow when I get my vinyl cutter. So that'll be fun. How goes it? Anyway, friend, how's life in the Scotsland? I don't know why I'm opening this. Brilliant man, my guy. I like 28 years later Scottish character. 28 years later. 28 years later. Is that not a... I'm thinking of 28 days later. Migraine today? Oh, bro. I had a headache a couple nights ago. Monday night. Kelly and I went and stayed at this like lodge in the woods, and it was like super fancy. And I had a headache the entire time. Like I just like sat in the bathroom like this with my head squeezing. But then I read there was some like solar flare or some shit that was like affecting people. So maybe it's remnants of that. I hate headaches. I don't know if I get migraines, but I get like tension headaches like right here in the back of my neck. And it make like my whole head like is like throbs. It's wild. I just hate headaches, toothaches. Not my thing. Anything with the head face area. But I got this thing. I don't know if you saw this, but I got a beard straightener. I don't know if this is actually a thing that works, but I saw it and I was like, well, that would be kind of funny. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll look like a whole new man. Maybe it'll burn my beard off and everyone will like giggle. Who knows? Oh, I don't have any here to show you. My left side goes like, oh, dude. That's awful. Yeah, migraines are like debilitating. Like anything like that, dude. That's awful. Do you like, is it light sensitivity or like noise? Because if it is, I'll try to not freak out. Then again, you are on YouTube, so I don't know. No, man, that sucks. I hate that. Like I've missed work numerous times because of headaches. Like, cause I can't even like drive. Like it'll be like I'm gonna throw up constantly. No, better now. I've had oh, good. I heard maybe that was cluster headaches I was reading about, but people will take like like one of those boost oxygen things, and if they take that right when they feel cluster headaches coming on, I've also heard that like I try not to take them because yeah, Kelly has to take like a lot of stuff like that, but she'll try to avoid it unless it's like super necessary. But like sometimes I'm like, so can you like muster through them a lot of the time? Does it like put you to sleep? Is it kind of like just tranquilize you sort of thing? It's like I have a lot of ailments sometimes, but like migraines or something that like I feel for you, man. I have no idea really. Like I'm sure I've had a migraine, but I can't differentiate between what that would be like compared to no, can't sleep, just lay down. Oh man. It's too cold and dry in the Northeast to have to deal with headaches. Yes, exactly. Dude, and it's like yesterday, I woke up this morning and there was like an inch of snow on the ground or something stupid. I'm like, please, Maine, just please stop. If I lay down, I feel that. Oh, dude, yes. Yes, I know that feeling. Oh, I have to ride around. Sometimes when I do have headaches and I'm at work, I have to drive around like this. Because it's like the only way I can like take some of the like tension off the back of my neck. And the worst part is it's probably work that's making the tension be there. So it's like an Ouroboros. It's just fucking everything I do just screws itself right back over. But no, I definitely know what that feels like. But dude, I probably get some silly looks from people. As if I don't anyway, but I mean like, you know what I'm saying. I was gonna pick up in here a little bit. I should at least put my an air compressor away out of the middle of my floor because everyone needs an air compressor in the floor. I had to blow the air from my tire. Our weight of our hair, bro. I know. And like my hair's been up so much lately because I started putting the dreads in, and like I don't think UPS is gonna be super jazzed if I walk in and I look like this. But I don't know. They might be. It looked fine this morning, but I've been like rubbing it and doing all kinds of crazy shit, so it's all fucked up right now. I had a couple people give me compliments on him though at some point. Yo, Goober Dragon, what's up? The gubernatorial candidate of the Dragons. The Goob. I just always think of Goober. Rob Zombie. Yeah, I know, right? I always what movie did you, House of a Thousand Corpses? Was that Rob Zombie? I had a high school art teacher that came in dressed like Rob Zombie for Halloween, and dude, she looked just like Rob Zombie. It was fucking wild. She like turned into Rob Zombie. Brilliant filmmaker. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got to get back into watching movies. I haven't watched movies in so long. 90 out of 10 odds troops on the ground. And tonight, you think tonight? Definitely, probably, because the closer to Friday it gets, the markets are going to close. He'll have a few days to do a bunch of wacky shit. Plus, last night's speech didn't do him very good. They're talking about all of his fucking polls are in the 30s. Like, he's less favorable than Biden. Have you seen Halloween version? Not that I know of. Is it something that I could like find? Market closed tomorrow for a holiday. Oh, buddy, that's big brain. 200 IQ thought right there. He's threatening Europe and stuff. I haven't seen it though, Chris. Could I look? If I just look up Halloween version, will it come up? Is this something like? Can you stream this anywhere? You think? I mean, I guess different countries, but I haven't seen like a physical horror movie in forever. Rob Zombie Halloween. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, I definitely haven't. I know what you're talking about now, though. I had a fucking brain fart there. I was too busy thinking about all these Marines getting blown up on a Krog Island. It's like, dude, it's just baffling. You know, I was also thinking it's funny is like Americans were viewing a lot of this stuff. It's like, what if this is all just propaganda? Like, what if we're really like they're coming to save us. Like, what if eventually people are like breaking Americans out of here? Do you have Irish DNA? I probably do. My girlfriend hasn't done my ancestry, but I'm sure there is because my facial hair is very red. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it's definitely red. I had a white beard hair. Yesterday was my first day as 34, and I fucking woke up and there was a white ass hair. Not even like gray, like it was white. Yeah, Pablo Escobar would have railed this hair. I can't find it either, though. I set it down somewhere and now it's gone. I was going to keep it forever. 23andMe steals your DNA. Brother, Palantir's already got all of it. How to get a boyfriend like you? You're exactly my type. I don't know. Tinder, probably. That's where all my girlfriends find me. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Usually speed dating. Speed dating's where probably people would find someone like me. Not like speed like fast, like speed like the drugs. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know, but the whole fucking world is just going insane. I had this weird theory at one point. I was like, what if the Nazis never lost? Right? Like what if because I mean, who put somebody on the moon? A German. Who did he send up? Not any Germans. They were sending those corn-fed Kansas boys up there. They were hiding behind concrete blocks going, do it, do it. I don't know, bro. This whole thing is just fucking wild. And it's like I've been screaming, "Hey, yo, Chalky Chocolate, what up? What happening? Hope you're having a good day. Night, not sure what time it is. No one has been to the moon. Very could be very valid argument. We went around it yesterday. Emma Evans, what up? What's cracking? Don't believe it? Hey man, I don't fault you, especially at this point. I don't know what the fuck I believe anymore. Like, I don't know, dude. Yeah, the future doesn't look so optimistic with everything that's going on. Yeah, but you can't live life like this is gonna be the end of the world. You gotta live like even if things change, you need to, as humans and as creatures do, we adapt, we like flourish. I think there will be a de-urbanization. Is tonight it's night, and is that a it was, yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I think it's one of those things where it's like there's going to be a de-urbanization. Like people are going to have to start focusing on like smaller areas. People will leave cities, things like that. Like not on a huge scale, but it already started during COVID. As soon as people like, but then again, I guess access to stuff is difficult, but we have room to grow. Like I have room to grow food. Like there's deer out in my back field all the time. Like worst comes to worst, man, I'm going to go out and shoot a deer. Like I'm not going to like starve that quickly. Like, I mean, I probably will at some point, but it's like once all the billionaires realize that their fucking bunkers aren't gonna like do as much as they thought, because the rich people will get eaten by the poor people. Like there will be a revolution at some point. America's had one revolution 250 years ago, and it's like I think that it was just all the crazy people came over here because they said religious freedom, but it's like nah, maybe it was just religious psychopaths. I don't know. It just seems to me like some, I don't know. Like I'm proud of being American because I have the ability to say all of these things, but if I say all these things and it still does not make a difference which pedophile anybody votes for, PDF file, pardon, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's so baffling. Oh, chocolate, I sold my house and moved all my assets to Shanghai. So, dude, everything's gonna be in Yuan. Like it's just I don't know. It's so wild because it's like motherfucker bankrupted a casino. I heard this whole plot or this conspiracy that they're trying to tank the US dollar, and then they're going to get everybody to say, oh, wait, you should buy crypto because all of those fuckers got a bunch of crypto anyway. And then they'll just make off and they'll be able to buy all the US assets at dirt cheap. And like, this thing is kind of scary. I don't know if I actually want to put this on my face. Yeah, it doesn't matter what we do because, yeah, exactly. So it's like do what you can for who you can when you can and try to live the best life you can live because no matter what they say in Washington, they've got no idea what's going on outside my door. Like they're not here. You know what I mean? They can say they don't have enough food somewhere, but it's like if I have it, like, you know what I mean? Like that's not, we all have different problems. Thank God it's not winter here right now. Well, it is still, like it snowed, but like thank God I have the entire summer for this shit to at least figure out or for me to chop a bunch of fucking wood. Like namaste, namaste right here. No, for real though, like it's just wild. It's like I just want everyone, like there's no reason. Like we could have avoided all of this. Imagine like how much better things would be if we just didn't listen to Israel. Oh, they're going to get nukes again, he said. My friend Bibi, he told me, hey, Trumpet boy, you want to go in and flatten some people? We'll hit some schoolgirls. Trump heard schoolgirls and he's like, yes. And they're like, no, no, bro, you're not going to get to see them. You're just going to get to hurt them. And he's like, I love hurting little girls. It's like, no, 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 bro. Not that type of hurt. What do you mean it's all about the Epstein files? Ugh. I don't know. What happens when the power and the water gets turned off? The grocery store is empty. I mean, there's no salt water. Well, there is salt water near me, but like boil water. Like, I don't know, bro. You got to dig a hole, find some water, like collect it from the air. There's all kinds of stuff. That's the problem with like so many people living in like cities. Like if the grocery store goes empty here, man, like I said, I can grow food. Like I can eat berries. Like, you know what I mean? Worst comes to worst. Like it's gonna suck. It is definitely gonna suck. But I mean, what else are you gonna do? That's the thing is like, dude, it's like the stock exchange. If the computer goes off and the numbers change, like what happens? Elon Musk's money's gone. Like all of that money they have is like not real liquid assets. Like they can't ever have that money. You know what I mean? It's just they use it. I'm watching from Sydney, Australia. Hell yeah. I got a friend that lives in somewhere on the east side, I think, of Australia. Play RuneScape with that guy. Anything spooky where you're from? Anything you seen anything that could kill you today? Ow. Anything poison? Besides fucking Lindsey Graham walking around Disneyland with a fucking pink scepter? Next time I hear Lindsey Graham fucking talk about anyone's kids, I'm a fucking snap, dude. A lot of spider and nopes ropes. Dude, frig the spiders, man. Yikes. I am not a fan of fuzzy long-legged suckers. Well, besides me. But I don't have long legs, but still. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wait till we go inside to try this sucker out. But this is not what I anticipated. For some reason, I kind of just thought it was like a a brush that like it was anti-static. Oh my god, it's got heat settings, 400 degrees. Holy Christmas, dude! My beard's gonna get cooked. Overdone. There's a huntsman spider in my sink, bro. Don't even. I hope you never fucking have to do dishes again, dude. That'd be the one time I see anything in my toilet, game over. Like, I'm leaving. I know that they say your toilet's flush in the wrong direction, but like, is it really opposite of what ours are? I don't even know what direction my toilet flushes. Your house looks like older than Maine itself. This is my art studio, honestly, and I'm just kind of picking. Let me. This is just my like art space that I'm cleaning at the moment. I had a friend live out here during the winter. It's his sink now. You're right. It's been his sink. That's been his house. But yeah, I grew up in a house from the 1890s though. Like it was one of the first two houses built in my town and my great-grandfather was friends with the guy who settled the town. It's a cute, yeah, man. I'm literally in the middle of the fucking woods. There's on average 10 plus deer in the backfield every night. Spiders are scary. Those are the living things I allow to, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's these Japanese beetles in my house that kind of look like fucking ladybugs, and I tell you what, I stomp on them with a passion. I hate them. They land in my beard, one flew in my mouth. Like, if I could strangle one, like actually get to the right size to just squeeze it, I would. But then they stink. Blech. Ooh. They're nasty. I really don't like them. I don't like them a lot. Hey Brown, what up? What up, Tim or TMC? Sorry, it looked like Tim because I'm can't read. What's your favorite way to wipe? Side to side. Usually, I come across the butt cheek into the crevice and across the other butt cheek. That way, I make sure the paper's completely dry. That's my way to wipe. I don't know if that is that a hot take. I don't know. I mean, usually, like, if you got a bidet or something, you ain't got to wipe. Bidets are pretty nice. I stayed at that lodge the other day, and that sucker had a bidet. I let it dry. No, see, you got to let it dry while you're on the toilet. That way, you're attached to the said toilet. You need some advice? What do you need for advice? Where are you from? I am from the northeast of the United States, as far northeast as you can get. Where are you from? What do you need for advice? Can I give you, Mervin? Mervin8325. My girl not talk to me. I mean, if did you do something? I probably don't want to say yeah, but like, what happened? You gotta give me. You're from Maine. Yes, I am from Maine. You have the opportunity to have a 1 hour talk with three people alive. Who are they? Oh man, uh, Benjamin Netanyahu and two people from the International Crime Court. Actually, I really don't know. There are a lot of people I would really like to talk to. Some for like intellectual reasons and some just for like chatting reasons. You know what I mean? Like I love to talk anyway. Well, she planned to hang out with me and my parents said no. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, bro, but like did your parents probably had a reason? I don't know, man. If she's not talking to you because your parents wouldn't let you do something, that doesn't seem like someone like that you can trust to understand situations that you aren't in control of, if that's, you know what I mean? Yeah, and that is good, you know what I mean? But also, like, having them come over, this and that, like, just you gotta be patient with it. Like, if this is your first relationship, man, like, I used to have to call and ask people's parents to talk to the girl on the phone. Talk about a horrifying situation. Horrifying. Horrifying. Yeah, how's the seafood in Maine? You're actually gonna be upset about this. I hate seafood. Lobster, hate it. Clams, hate it. Fish, hate it. My dad will go and how about now? Good now? Um, hey, it's back? Okay. Weird. I had to unplug my mic and plug it back in. I don't know what the deal was with that. Sorry about that. I don't really know what happened there. That was weird. I gotta see. This is um. Sorry, I was just trying to check. My girlfriend sent me like a bunch of messages. I don't know what happened either. That was weird. It just literally it said like, yeah, I know you said that, but I was like, oh Lord, bro, I'm gonna be getting a Lebanese beeper in the mail. Oh no. Dude, it's like TikTok. A bunch of those TikTok like things have been like um well that's weird because I don't think my phone was getting any messages. Now I'm getting a bunch constantly. That's so freaking weird. And I'm getting like Reddit updates and everything. I don't know. I'm out and like I said, I'm out in the building and I don't have very good service out here, but maybe that's it. Let me unscrew my gimbal 1 second. There we go. Maybe that'll be better. Who would you want to talk to? Let me hear what your political people are. Do you like strong Israel? We are very strong. I don't like strong Israel. I don't like the political state of Israel right now. I'm nothing against the Israeli people, but like, no, not for it. Would you like to talk with us? So Socrates, let's say it as possible. I don't really know because I feel like something I don't know. I feel like I'd want to talk to somebody more modern, more recent in time. It's like as wise and as much like wisdom as these people have, like I don't know if it correlates as much with what's going on today as like a lot of other stuff would. There's got to be people that are just as intelligent today. Do you like strong Israel? We are very strong. I mean, I'm sure you're as strong as your lies get you. I don't know. Ask Saddam how strong they are. I don't know. I mean, ask those Kuwaiti babies that got dropped. Everyone loves dropping Kuwaiti babies, especially Saddam the first time. I think Israel has a right to exist just as much as Palestine has a right to exist, just as much as Lebanon has a right to exist, just as much as every country's got a right to exist. You've got the rights. You've got the rights. No, you've got the rights. I used to support Israel at the very beginning, but now I can't look at myself in the mirror if I still do. It's like I have no problem with Israel being a country. Like there's no problem with Israel wanting to be a place. There is a problem with trying to go from the river to the sea. You cannot be taking people's land and being like, it's for terrorism. They're gonna terrorist us. Nobody. I don't think they are. I don't think the people in southern Lebanon, the million people you've displaced, were going to come for you. I think Bibi might be funding Hezbollah. Wouldn't it make sense? I mean, the same reason the United States funds fucking Al Qaeda. And then 10 years later, they're like, we've got to go get our guns back, guys. What is in the 360 credit score? It is this nonsense? 360 credit score. Dude, fuck credit score. Like that shit, they're all fake, dude. It's all fake. Money's fake. The whole shit's fake. I just don't get it. It's like not even worth it. Like money money is clearly fake, dude. We're spending $11,000 a second for something we don't want. It's all made up. This is like, whose line is it anyway? Just worse. There's no Drew Carey. Like, well, there's Drew Carey, but like, Drew Carey ain't hosting this shit. I would take Drew Carey right now. At least he'd probably still be funny. Like, holy shit, Trump used to have some like comedic value, you know what I mean? But now it's just like, homie is cooked. Like, all that 1980s Sudafed from England really hit the brain right at the last minute, dude. Calm down, mate. Brother, no. Tell me to calm down. You calm down. Sorry. Cool, Calm, and Collected was like before we were in some satanic, sounds like a bottle of water. Politicians in diapers should be changed often for the same reason, because they're full of shit. Yeah, you're right, dude. It's just like Susan Collins in Maine is literally the second most hated senator in the entire state. And she's out here just talking to fucking defense contractors and all these other people. It's like, maybe you should go out and like talk to some of the people you fucking let down by kicking off their health care and all these other things. Like, Maine is old as shit, dude. We are old white people. And it's like, she's not voting for us. And it's like, she's an old white lady. She's gonna be fucking 80. But oh yeah, wait, she just got a giant stock deal because of her fucking husband that she like signed some fucking bill to make insider trading bullshit, and like, she didn't disclose any of the shit her husband just did. They're all fucking liars. 94% of US representation has been given money by AIPAC or just some other part of the Israeli lobby. It's like, that's not an American, bro. Ted Cruz is not an American. Look what happens when the power goes out in Texas. He fucking flees to another country. Like, what the fuck? If Lindsey Graham goes out on TV with another country's hat that's not the United States, I'm gonna snap. What's one thing you dislike from the Democratic Party, if there is one? I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a Democrat. I would say that the Democratic Party is just fucking Republicans. They're all Republicans. Nancy Pelosi, Republican. Fucking Chuck Schumer, Republican. What is it? Democrat in name only, dinos. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't no way any of those people. Nancy Pelosi's got a $30,000 fridge for her ice cream. That is twice as much as some of the people in the make in a year. The average annual income of where I live is like $14,000 to $20,000 a year. And like, I make giggle money, like, compared to most of these people. Like, UPS, fucking, as much as I shit on UPS, I will say, like, they do pay me well. Like, I don't have a life. I don't get to do anything like that I really like is not out of their control. Like, it's kind of between a cult meeting and a fucking Marine Corps boot camp. Would you say you're an anarchist or not? No, I wouldn't say I'm an anarchist. I would say that I am like somewhat a socialist. I would say that I believe that the people who manufacture the goods should have the rights and the ability to distribute and profit off of the goods in the same amount. Like, the CEO of UPS makes like 20 some odd $1 million a year. That's 300 and something times or more times an hour than the highest paid UPS driver is. And she's never touched a fucking box. And it's clear to see the way that UPS has been running the last few years that she's never touched a fucking box. Like, this company one day woke up and is like, I don't know if we know how to deliver anymore. And it's like, what do you mean you don't know how to deliver anymore? You guys do one thing a lot. And it's like, no, we just don't know. It's like the money all got to our head. They sucked their own farts so hard that the copium popped all of their brain cells. I don't know. I would say that, like, I just think that there's no free market system in the United States, which is fucked because that's what the whole thing's supposed to be based on, is it not? And it's like, if the whole thing that we're supposed to be based on is not real, what is real? Is real. Oh, 6-7. Yo, Ghost, what up? Bro, hey, Gateway, what's going on? Gateway, how goes it? How art's you? Good? Good, good, good. You good? You bad? Gateway Production Global. Is that kind of like Gateway Production Global? That sounds kind of like the thing on Step Brothers. I can't remember what the name of it is, but their entertainment company. Why can't I remember it? It's probably fucking obvious too. Prestige Worldwide. Never mind. I got it. I remembered it as soon as I walked away. Where are you from, man? I am from the Northeast United States. Does communism suck? I don't know. I don't know. I would like to see Happy Sabbath. Thanks. Shabbat Shalom. I would like to say that I think that uh wait, what are we talking about here? Communism. I don't know. I don't know if we've ever actually had a chance to see what unfettered like communism or anything would be. Like I just think that there's always going to be powers in charge that are always going to make things not as the way they should. Like, as long as there's someone that has an opportunity to get a little bit more power than somebody, then they're going to go for it. Like, absolute power corrupts absolutely. And no one wants anything more than they want power or to be having more sex than anybody they know. And is that not just power, essentially? Like, no one cares how much they're doing it, and they just want to know they're doing more than the people they know. Ever been to Israel? No, and I hope I don't ever have to go. But it seems to me like the U.S. might fucking draft me and send me over there. So nope, don't plan to, don't want to. Nothing against the people of Israel, but the Israeli state itself, like, not for it. I think they have a right to exist as much as everyone has a right to exist. Like, let's just let everyone exist. Do you think we could all work less and be happier in the world still work the same? Yeah, I do. I absolutely do. If we it's like social security in the United States, right? They say it's going to go solvent. We're not going to have enough money. But it's like if you make under $175,000 a year, all of your wages get taxed for Social Security. You get taxed at a higher percentage than anybody that makes over $175,000 because after that 175, they just don't tax it. So maybe if we made all these motherfuckers getting capital gains taxes that don't have to pay any taxes on that, fucking anyone in Senate, basically, they should have to pay into Social Security because they're also still going to be getting it, even if they don't need it. And then Social Security would be funded, probably funded for a while. It's like there's so many people. What would be the tax? Like which percent? I don't, dude. Jeff Bezos' wife became the third richest woman in the world because they got divorced. She got 30 plus $billion. We could take half of their fucking money and they would be fine. More than fine. They would be fucking exhilarated that everyone in the country would have health care, would have food, would have the ability to buy stuff from their fucking companies. But what they don't realize is once we all don't have enough money, who the fuck's gonna buy the Amazon? No one. Like they can't. Are you a Marxist? I would say that I'm a fucking common sensist. That made no sense. But I'm just like, I think that we all, the people who make the goods, I deliver the boxes for UPS. UPS makes a fuck ton of money. And I know that because they pay me good money and they must be making loads more than they're paying me. Like, I value my time at a fairly, like, I agree, most people will. Yeah, it's like it doesn't even have to be hard. Like, you know what I mean? It's like people want guns. Cool, I'm for guns, but it's like if you want guns, I want healthcare. You know who doesn't shoot up schools? Happy, healthy people. You know who are happy and healthy? People who don't have to pay $10,000 to go to the fucking doctor. It's really not that hard, but when you got some fucking 80-year-old guy who's getting pennies shoved up his ass by the fucking pharma industry just because he wants his name on some building in Israel, so he's on TV with a fucking Cuba war hat going, we're gonna, in 2 weeks, we're gonna invade these motherfuckers, and I'm gonna ask you to send your children over there to die for me, so I can go to Disneyland and I can find me a boy to make a love with. It's all these fuckers do, dude. Ooh. I hate them. I hate them all. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I just want them to get stuck in the mud. Does money make happiness in the end? Money isn't real, but experiences are. I don't know, man. Money doesn't seem to make a lot of things. I don't know. Your money is just your time. You ever seen that movie with fucking whoever and they have all the time on their arm and they like every day week when they get paid? I mean, I think most peaceful are tired of dying. Yes, exactly. Like what kid over here saw their dad go to the Middle East, fucking fight, come back, lose a leg, have PTSD? What one of those kids is like, I want to go fight for Israel for you, dad? No. No, like they're getting conscientious objector forms being filed left and right. There are fucking Marines that are like, I don't want to die for Israel. When you got the Marines being like, probably not a good sign, brother. Like fucking Pete Kegsbreath's on the fucking television talking about all this crazy shit, talking about all this Christian wild mumbo jumbo. And it's like, dude, we were supposed to go over there because there were religious nut jobs. It's like, have you fucking heard you talk? I'm a nut job. Like, I'm cuckoo banana hammock. This, like, dude, they're fucking crazy. Like, they're the type that, like, people are like, did he escape from somewhere? And it's like, we just got to walk around as Americans seeing all these fucking people. Trump stickers on this, Trump stickers on that. And it's like, do you have any like actual context for history, like current events, like what actually is going on in the Middle East? Do you know fertilizer, Mr. Farmer Man, comes from over there? And do you know you're fucking the whole thing up right now? Well, yeah, but it's like, yeah, you trade goods for services. But at some point, it was a lot easier for someone to be like, hey, I can't give you these cows right now, but I'll give you these 3 stones. And if you bring these 3 stones to me another day, I will know that I have to give you these 3 cows. But you do this work for me right now. It's the same way a bank works. But if everyone that motherfucker gave rocks to came at one time to take all the cows and he's only got 3 cows, what is he going to do? Same thing the banks are going to do. Be fucked. It's like, yeah, so that's why when you trade goods for service, no, in my back. Should I be concerned? Should I be concerned? Uh-oh. It's back. Dude, I don't know what is going on with this, but I don't know if maybe I should put my phone further away from me. Hey, fucking Peter Thiel, I think you're really cool. Um, yeah, Peter Thiel rocks. Israel is a great place. They have all the right to exist. They can defend themselves on any stance, any grounds. I think that Trump is doing a great job. Afghanistan, great, good thing we should have stayed there. Biden's an idiot. Biden did this to gas prices. What is this live about? Well, right now I'm trying to make sure that I'm not on some fucking Peter Thiel shit list because every time I start talking about something, my internet drops off. So right now I'm just doing a little bit of fucking base covering, but right now I'm kind of just standing in my shop rambling about fucking politics. But I was gonna do some stuff. I just don't remember what it is right now. Also, giving myself dreadlocks, I don't know, that's part of it. I usually fucking laser some shit. I got like a laser right here that I've been trying to make some like wallets and shit. I got my Facebook open right there. You don't need to see that, I guess. Just dox my fucking dad. Take that. I like your tattoos. Sweet. 1 minute, let me show you. Got a couple here. 1 minute, sorry. So I got this one. This one's Bertha. I have a tapestry upstairs with this on it. It's a Grateful Dead thing. I have Money Isn't Real, but Experiences Are from the movie Blow. This is a fucking bee that had a hex attached to it by my fucking thruple exes. That was a great time in my life. 2 fucking witchy people put a hex on me. I have my ribs done, and I have a giant mandala, sunflower mandala on my leg. But I want to get a bunch more. I want to get 2277 where I max my RuneScape account. I got a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff. Got snacks. What you want? LOL. What's oh yeah, you guys gonna be on a little bit? I think I'm gonna go get on my computer and stream from my computer so I can show some videos and whatnot like that. Would you be friends with a conservative? I'm friend. Yeah. I mean, one of my best friends is a gay Republican. But he's also like, imagine this gay Republican from Massachusetts is also like basically a Jewish grandmother. But he's at least like the same attitude and like the same comedic value I have towards things. He has it. Like he understands shit's fucked up. He's not pro Trump. He's just conservative, I guess. But like once again, it's the same thing. It's like how many foot tapping in bathroom stalls you got to be before you're just like, I don't really want to be a Republican. Like, I don't know. It's like all these people tell, oh, don't resist when the cops come to try to get you. And it's like, how many Republican senators been caught in fucking truck stop bathrooms, methed out, just waiting to get some? It's like, I don't know, but I guess it's just the libs. It's just like, dude, I'll be friends with the fucking conservative. Give me fucking, let me talk to Christy Noem's husband. That's who I want to talk to. One of the three people I need to talk to who's alive is Christy Noem's husband. I need to know. Also, Pam Bondi getting fired. I'd like to fucking talk to her for a minute too. That'd be interesting. Would you say Trump was okay for 2016, 2020 because right now it's such a mess? No, I wouldn't. I would think that this just set the groundwork for the groundswell of people to come out in 2024 and turn this situation into what it is. Like he surrounded himself by a bunch of fucking idiotic yes men. Like it's so weird that like all of these dudes are like betas to Trump. Like Trump has no like authoritarian, you look more like Jared Leto than Jared Leto. I am less into children than Jared Leto though, thank God. um and he was in that one weird movie that everybody likes now. I don't really know. I don't know. I would start a cult though. That would be cool. That's what I want to do. That's what this whole thing should be at one point. I'm going to be a political cult. Like I don't know if you never mind. I was going to say American Horror Story, but I just remember that scene got really fucking weird. Yes, Morbius. And didn't he just like fucking do a freak out, do a backflip? Yeah, right, buddy. I can't do a backflip. I can barely do a kickflip. Backflip. If you see me do a backflip someday, I might fall off this fucking ladder, wherever the hell it is. You guys want to see my guitar real quick before I get ready to go inside? I'll show you my upstairs. Your cult should be about the belief that no one can be a beta. Yeah, exactly, dude. I sound like a fucking girl and I still got more of an alpha beard than any of these dudes, dude. It's so wild. Anyone that tells me I have low testosterone, I just really think they've never sprouted their first fucking chest hair yet. Yo, Alfie, what up, brother? 1 minute, I gotta flip this around. There's Althea. It's my guitar. Don't ask me to play it because I can't really. I can kind of play it. Look, this is my son did this. My son did this up here. He wanted to do a fucking podcast about government surveillance, and I'm like, bro, are you fucking Mossad, bro? How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Just getting my internet's cut out a couple, 3 times after I go on a ramble. So I think I'm either like getting targeted or like EMP'd. I'm not quite sure yet at this moment, but it's definitely something. Oh, I did get a t-shirt press though for like this was $30 at Walmart. So I'm getting a cutter thing tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make some t-shirts. So maybe I'll sell t-shirts, my own shirts. We can put funny things on them, like what the fuck is wrong with Lindsey Graham? As a guitarist, it gets easier, trust me. Yeah, that's like I can like play some chords and stuff. It's just the transitions. Like I don't have the dexterity to do a lot of the transitions. I think you should have a shave. Well, you know what, Alfie? I got something that might make you not as happy that I'm gonna shave, but look, I got a beard straightener today. Beard straightener. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know if my beard's ever been straight in my entire life. I don't know if I've ever been straight in my entire life. I don't know. Just kidding, just kidding. I thought that was funny. I was the first to wish you a happy birthday. Were you the first to wish me a happy birthday? Is this KDS? I feel like KDS was the first to wish me a happy birthday. Or Demi. I feel like there were a couple people that were in here, but I will give you I'll give you this is KDS? No way. Oh my god. See, I told you I'd remember. Told you. Yes. See, I do try. I tried my best. I see now. I told somebody the other night, I was like, I'll never forget it because she said she got chewed out by a 13-year-old and she's got a 13-year-old in her name. And I'm like, oh, great. I'll try to remember this though. I should be. What have you been up to? I changed my name. I see that. That's all right though. No, I'm Katie. Just kidding. No, I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan. I love me some Dirty Dan. But yeah, so if I go and get on my computer here in a little bit, maybe we'll watch some videos or something. I don't know. I had Claude make me a bunch of like stream assets and like scenes and stuff like that, so I could make it look like I had a little newsroom around me. But I'm not sure if it shakes fist. I'm not sure if it's done yet or not. But I have a green screen thing that I want to try to set up. I think it'd be so funny to have just like a news broadcasting thing behind me and I could like fake put on a suit. I don't know. Maybe we can get AI to take my beard off. I still got to try the beard straightener. I'll have to do that on camera though. Um, I don't. I might at some point play some games. Like I would get some games. I only game I really play right now is RuneScape, but you always can talk about something that's impressive. You like barely get silent for 2 seconds, dude. This is just how I am, like all the time. Like I ride around in a UPS truck for 10 hours a day with nobody else. So when I come home, I'm fucking full of it. Like I never used to watch TV or anything to like go to sleep or this that. My mom would just talk to me as a child, like, "Oh heck yeah, brother, no doubt. You hang out in here." I figured it would like at least let you know that I like acknowledged you. You know what I mean? Like, and I know I acknowledged you, but I just like felt like it was worth reciprocating. But oh, dude, all I like to do, exert. Wait, what should I call it? Exerta strat. Can I just call you strat? Anyway, I'm just gonna call you that for right now. I like one of my things I love is like if I love to learn stuff. So like every day I go to work, I'm listening to podcasts, I'm listening to books, I'm listening to politics. Like I want to learn something. If I'm gonna be driving around for so long for them, I feel like I should do something for myself, if that makes sense, you know? Like there's just so many things. Why can't I do this? Well, I thought that would work. Sorry, I was trying to get my camera to fit better because fuck. I have this DJI mic mini thing on the bottom of my phone, and it like the transmitter doesn't fucking work. You're a brave man. Hope you're able to find a job like you like one day. I mean, it's not even that I don't like my job, is what the problem is. Like, it's just that UPS is just so mismanaged right now. My fucking gimbal is pissing me off. It's just so mismanaged. But then again, they made so much money during COVID and they did a bunch of stock buybacks. And then they once again got high on their own supply, thinking that, like, no, I haven't been to England before. I really want to go to England, though. Like, pretty bad. Someone I know just went over there to do, that Dimmy just went over there to do shows or something like that. Well, not something like that. She went over there to do shows, but I'd like to go to England sometime. There's probably good sea glass hunting over there too, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. If America's not careful, fucking England's gonna get us back anyway. We'll owe so much fucking money, we'll have to sell ourselves off. I gotta take my phone off this gimbal 1 second. That was starting to drive me nuts. Driving me nuts. I've never been out of the United States unless it is to go to Canada. And like that's not really like leaving the United States, you know what I mean? Like I've delivered on roads where one side of the road is Canada and the other side of road is oh yeah, I went straight. You guys there? Sorry. There. You could be cute, just need I mean, well, look at this. Tonight I will be straightening my beard. Will that help? Sorry, yeah, I went to put my case on my phone with my pop socket and I had to unplug the transmitter thing. But yeah, I have anxiety like about silly things. Like I get hyper fixated if someone says something about me at work, like, oh, he's so slow or this and that. And it's like, well, no, I'm like, you're also the people that fucking leave the boxes at the end of the driveway and not like take it to the house. You're also the people that like I go to their house the next day and they're like, thank God you didn't drive 100 miles an hour down my driveway. Like, yeah, I use a lot more common sense. There's so many. I don't really need to open this. I shouldn't. It's just going to make more of a mess, and I didn't really pick up in here yet. I'm actually going to move some shit around while I'm talking here. But yeah, I don't know. I think the ADHD leads to anxiety anyway. You know what I mean? Like I'm like even in my sleep, my girlfriend's like, "You're fucking constantly moving, dude. Like stop." I just can't. Your boss will never reward you for doing a good job. No, you're right. I actually had my boss, like UPS is a fucking wild place, right? Like I've always worked Christmas Eve, like we've always had to work. And this one year I finally get like I have enough seniority, so like I got the day, so I didn't have to do it. And then all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, it was the 23rd." He's like, "I'm going to need you to go and help someone in their own vehicle. They got stuck." So I had 3 stops of my own. So I fucking go out there. I get stuck. I look behind me. The police had shut the road off. I get a call. They had shut the road off on the other end. I was stuck in 75-mile-an-hour winds in my UPS truck, getting blown off the road for 3.5 hours, right? I get home, fucking power's out. I had to sit in the dark with one window in my apartment with nothing but my cell phone light and my dog. And then I moved, still the same boss, but I moved back to my hometown, like a couple hours away. And like I'm on a new run, and the runs are fucked up. I've been there 10 years, and the runs are just getting worse and worse out of sorts. Like whoever's planning the runs has no idea. And fucking the next thing you know, he sends me a text message that's like, do you ever think about how you're ruining other people's home lives because they have to come and help you? And I'm like, fucking mind you? I was like, how many things have you missed for me? Because I'm fucking sure I've missed a lot more things with my family because of you. Like, fuck that, brother. Ain't no chance. They wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire and stung by a jellyfish, and if they liked it for a fetish. They wouldn't. They're unreal, dude. And it's like they said, it's like the customers, every time my boss rides with me for like, we get 3 ride-alongs a year. Every time my boss comes with me, every one of my customers is like, this is the good one. We like this one right here. He's the best one we've had. And I'm like, see, motherfuckers, I might take a half hour longer than everybody else, but it's because I'm doing what customer service is supposed to be about. Remember that thing UPS took pride in before we were like, no, let's just fucking kick everyone's shit? Dude, the thing is, like, I care about all of this, man. Like, I care about my customers. It's like they're the ones who I'm doing this job for. Like, it costs everything. It costs nothing to have basic empathy for someone. Dude, they like once again, and like I understand that he's getting yelled at from a fucking $25 million worth of bullshit on the way down, right? Like trickle down economics only works with one thing: piss. Piss only thing that trickles downhill. So it's like these motherfuckers are like, they don't think that they can't also like like mind you, my two bosses were both drivers, well, air drivers. They couldn't become full-time drivers yet because they got in accidents. Or my on-road supervisor right now drove his UPS truck a quarter of a mile down a snowmobile trail and had to have 2 wreckers pull him out. And it's like when he gets in the truck with me and he tries to tell me how to do something, I'm like, buddy, I've put these pants on 1,000 more times than you have. How can you tell me what to do? He got out of the first stop. He did a driving drill where he was going to do the entire like 20 minutes worth of the stops, whatever. Just like first stop he gets to, gets out, shows me how to step out of the truck, goes to grab the 2 boxes. I'm like, hey, boss, that's the wrong stop. He had grabbed the wrong 2 packages. And it's like anything from that point on that day, how am I supposed to take like what you're saying as like, you know what I mean? How am I supposed to trust what you're saying? Like, it's like those who can't do, teach. Those who can't teach, manage. I don't know. I'm not super sharp, dude, but I'm also like willing to fucking learn. Like that's just the thing is like they just don't want to learn. Like I don't know. It's crazy. Do you agree with the quote? I disagree with you, but I'll fight for you. Yes. Yes. They're like, dude, I'm a big that's why I like to argue and debate with people. Like I eventually at some point would like to get some people that to debate against, like on lives and shit. It's like if you have a good idea and I think my idea is better, then we duke them out in the court of public opinion. Then it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, what's the point if you can't do that? Because then bad ideas are going to get to fester and grow, and they're going to get more people, and they're going to be able to get more like shit. You know what I mean? It's just it's so hard to like. I don't know. It's like if you say something stupid, we should be able to have it in the sunlight. If you say something dumb, we should all be able to know what you believe is dumb. But some people might agree with you, you know what I mean? But if we don't sanitize it by it being exposed to the light, then nobody's gonna know what the fuck. You're making me sick. I'm so sorry. You're making me seasick. I know I'm ranting and raving in here. Humility just survived thanks to people being people disagree. People disagree. Yeah, bring it to the light. Yeah, exactly. There was a guy who I worked with up north, and he, ooh, what do you think I should have for a snickety snack? Kelly, I'm not sure what you should have for a snickety snack. I'll come in and see what they have for snickety snacks, though. Nice beard, my friend. Hey, thank you. Yeah, there was a guy up north that said like the KKK should come back, and people were calling our boss and saying if he showed up to their house with a box, they were gonna whoop his ass, right? Like, and he got fired. And it's like, you know what? He said it on Facebook. He fucking that's what happens, buddy. Like, he's not even an asshole. He's just dumb. Like, he just doesn't have any context for what life is like. He's seen maybe two black people in his life. Like, that's just the problem. Like, when you don't know what you don't know, then you don't know. There's so many things to know, but when no one wants to figure it out, when like that's the problem. I think it was Ken Kesey. He said, like, once you think you know the answer, it's over. You've lost. Like, the wonder in life is the searching. Like, if you're not searching, what are you doing? Do you think media can be neutral? All of them are either left or I don't think media can be neutral because the regular that's why like YouTube and all these things, you're gonna have more likelihood to find that because they don't have any like monetary motivations. Like, look at who owns the media companies. That's the problem, you know? Like, if you didn't have money being made in hospitals, then it wouldn't cost doctors $200,000 to become a doctor. Like, it's only that expensive because everything kind of has to keep up with like what the fuck is going on with all of that, if that makes any sense. I think what is it? Do you know Noam Chomsky? My doctor is an asshole. Yeah, dude, all doctors are assholes, honestly. Like, not all doctors, I take that back. My doctor is pretty nice, but it's like, once again, like, they're not given the ability to be doctors like they should. Like, when you're constantly being told, like, you got to give us these kickbacks, you got to give us these kickbacks, like, you're only allowed to prescribe this one because the fucking Ozempic salesman came in and like guilts you every time because they're like, I bought you a steak dinner, you're not giving out enough Ozempic. What the fuck is this? Like, because they can track how much shit you're giving out. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, the people who make the medicine shouldn't also be the people involved in the food because then that gives them a profit incentive to make the food make you sick. Like, it's like the DuPonts and all these people making money on both sides of the wars, like back in the old days. Like, yeah, doctors are necessary. Like, there are so many things that could be necessary, right? That could be needed, that could have a price structure like college that don't have to be focused on making $1 million. Look at like college tuition has the highest percentage increase of inflation of any product, I'm pretty sure, over time, like ever. Like, why college? Because it makes people smart. And if people are smart, then the people who are making the money are worried that they might realize they don't need them. You don't get me started on the DuPonts. Oh, you mean the war criminals? Let's not talk about the war criminals. Fuck the war criminals. But really, like, you know what I mean? Like, people don't have any idea that, like, not only do they make Teflon, they make dynamite. What do you use dynamite for? Wars. Like, I don't know. This is why I like talking to people though, because it makes me realize that um like just the way that things are, like it makes me have a little bit more faith that at least there's some people that like know history, like all these people that get to take part and have all these opinions. Like, if you don't know what happened 50, 60 years ago, like you're mad about Iran, but like we tried to overthrow their government in the 50s and you're mad about the fucking hostages in the 70s. Like, history doesn't start in the 1970s. Like, things start before that. Like, we're mad at North Korea for being psychos at us, but like we bombed their dams in the 50s. Like, we committed war crimes, potentially causing a famine, which led all their people to die, and we blamed socialism. Because socialism's actually the true evil here. Weird. I guess I've never looked at a book before. And it's like, I can't even read. I can read, obviously, I'm reading chat, but like, I can't read and retain. Like, I listen to everything. And it's like, dude, fucking listen to a podcast for once. Like maybe like don't just listen to everything Fox News. Fucking Laura Loomer out on fucking X talking about all this shit. Like it's like reading's annoying, honestly, because like have you yes, American Sniper, I will say actually American Sniper, arguably good movie. It's a good movie. I used to be so into CrossFit and all of the CrossFit like hero workouts, all after fucking fallen soldiers, dude. Like, so it's like in part you kind of have to be in part you kind of have to be like I don't know. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like they no matter what you do, CrossFit, movies, this, that, the third, fucking video games, downloading Krog Island, downloadable content right into your brain. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Yeah. Fox is like wacky. I mean, I wish that I would hear me coming over Trump's fucking speakers on Air Force One at some point. Oh my God, that weird hippie kid in the back is screaming again. That's all I can picture. Like I said, I was a lethal shot with my toot blower. Dude, I'm so baffled. Like, I can't. It makes me so just confused because it's even like my dad. And I know I've said this story multiple times. But him and I will like argue about politics, like this and that. And I'm like, he's like, well, how'd you get so smart? I was like, motherfucker, I went to college. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and I didn't even graduate college. I got a fucking one test, two tests away from being a teacher. And then I was like, oh, my mom's dead. I better get out of here. I like, and it's like I studied politics, I studied world history, I studied social studies, and he gets so frustrated with me when I'm like, well, why do you think this is okay, Dad? He's like, oh, the stock market. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't own stocks. He like got in this tangent with me, and then he crossed the border to Canada to get a haircut. And I asked him why, and he said it's cheaper. And I was like, Dad, that's the problem. Like, dude, what do you mean? Maybe pay that $3 extra for that American haircut that'll go into your economy. Maybe we'll have one more missile to shoot at an interceptor. We'll have one more interceptor to shoot at a drone, I mean. If you put teacher, dude, if you were a teacher, would you be neutral towards the students? What do you mean neutral towards the students? Like, I don't think that students have any, like, I want it to be a second grade teacher, mind you. Second grade. I hope the show was good. By the way, I saw you said there. Yeah, hope the show was good. Crispy eggplant, nice. Gender neutral, like I just don't know. Oh, like being a teacher is a pretty good. Yeah, see, the difference is like I wanted to be the type of teacher that like if a student struggled with reading, we would find other ways for them to get the knowledge, like audiobooks or hands-on learning. You know, this like American model of education is broken. Like your kids shouldn't be in a like kindergarten to corporate pipeline or kindergarten to jail pipeline. Like those are the two options it seems like. Like would you not talk about politics to students? I wouldn't talk about politics like per se. I would talk about the history of a lot of the things and like I'm not going to go into like Christopher Columbus fucking a manatee, but I'm going to go, a lot of people believe that Christopher Columbus like I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. Like what is libs of TikTok going to get me fired? And if they do, that's their students' loss. Like I don't know, like because social studies, my goal was to let me fix my hair. Social studies, my goal was to have students from America be able to go to another country and know enough about that country to be able to respect it and treat it like it's not America. Like that's a big problem. We view everywhere as America. And I mean, up to this point, really, like the world kind of thought everywhere was America, but like with this fucking America's blunder in its show of force, like all of these military bases are going to be starting to get kicked out of places. Like the Gulf countries are about to be like, you know what? Maybe we're okay with Chinese yuan. Yuan not, right? They might say that didn't land as well as I thought. I thought it would have sounded better, but I had to at least try. But no, I think that there's a spot for politics, but am I going to have like, I'm not going to ever push my agenda. Like, this is a place where it's like, I can state my opinions. Like, there's a certain like educational like plan that you got to have. Am I going to go in and be like, hey, Pol Pot wasn't really that bad, guys? Probably not. You guys want to hear about Trotsky? The legend of Rasputin? I don't know. There's so many possibilities and like things that can happen. Like, I have a friend who's an English teacher, right? And like, what do you think people are apologizing? What do you think of people apologizing for being white, mostly leftists, by the way? I think that those are people that, like, number one, like, probably don't understand what they're apologizing for. Like, they don't understand the like actual idea of a systemic racist system. Like, I can't apologize for being white, but I can also treat everybody like they're equal. Like, apologizing for being white, like, I can't apologize for what someone else did to you. You know what I mean? Like, I can treat you the best I can treat you and respect you the way I respect anybody else. But it's like, I'm not like, I would say that I'm fairly to the left, right? Like, I'm probably more left than a lot of people, but a lot of times, like, I'm just more common sense. Like, I don't know. Like, those people who apologize for being white are the same people who accuse teachers of putting litter boxes in their classrooms, I feel. If that makes any sense. Like, they're just doing two different things. They're like, one is being so ridiculous with their thought ending cliche that you can't even argue with them because like schools can't afford paper. Why do you think a school is going to afford a litter box? Why? And like the people who apologize for being white are like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened in history that made all this happen. Like, but it's like, man, just show me my left nut is bigger than my right nut. Dude, as long as they're nuts. That's all that matters. As long as you're nuts, I'm nuts. We're all nuts. Walnuts. Haha. You know what I mean? Like, it's ugh. I don't know, but I think a big problem is that so much of American history didn't get told the truth, and we just thought we were the fucking king shit on Turd Mountain. And it's like, dude, Trump said that thing today about bombing them back to the Stone Age, and someone said, "Do you know who said that?" It was fucking Curtis LeMay in the '60s when we were fucking going to Vietnam. And it's like, ooh, that didn't go really well. And it's like, maybe that's what we're gonna. All right, I'm going inside for a few minutes, but I will be back on. The living room isn't because you aren't allowed to poop in front of others if you do identify as a cat. Valid. Good point. Good point. All right, I gotta go inside for a bit. I'm gonna hop back on later tonight. I hope you subscribed. You're a boss. Both of you guys. I hope everyone subscribed. I want to chat with you guys some more. Are you guys the only ones in here? I'm not sure. It says 2 people, but I will. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna get back on. I'm gonna. Oh shit. Try to see what my Claude got up from my stream assets. Maybe we can find some fucking videos to watch. What do you think about the whole course thing? If you can't name a positive thing about a party that you didn't vote for, it means you're brainwashed. Look up the Alice in Wonderland technique that L. Ron Hubbard talked about, and then like use it to talk about um use it in like the idea of today. Like, just think about today and like how the crazy the world is, and think about like 9/11, and think about all those things, and then try to relate it. And I'll be back. Okay, bye.